the Keto Coach with Friday Night Treats with Tina. Yes, I'm 3 minutes late. I'm just trying to get used to using Facebook Live instead of the other program that I used to use and everything. So I'm here. Yes, I'm back. And yes, indeed, I'm going to make something quick, easy, and simple for today for you. You know, and also I just want to thank you all for your support and for you all to continue to share, like, make your comments and everything on my lives and on my other posts under Tina the Keto Coach. And thank you all for the ones that have joined my private Keto Chit Chat with Tina the Keto Coach private group. Thank you all so much. And let me turn on my Instagram. I'm sorry about that. Trying to get everything together here. Yes. Hi. Like I said, this is Friday Night Treats with Tina. This is Tina the Keto Coach and everything. This is Tina the Keto Coach. Sorry. my blessed mother-in-law, she was going to walk right into the camera. So I don't know, maybe she may want to walk into the camera so you all can definitely see her. Other than that, yes, this is Friday Night Treats with Tina. And this is Tina the Keto Coach. Like I said, I'm getting used to using this Facebook thing and all of this instead of the HAPs and the other programs and all of that stuff. So other than that, I'm going to go ahead and make something quick, easy, and very, very simple. I got a lot of things that's coming up that I'm doing this weekend and everything. So what I want to do is make a simple, easy, quick bread and everything. Just a quick bread. It's called a chaffle, where you use one of these nice little mini waffle irons. Isn't that cute? It's very nice. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with that. Also, don't forget to purchase my swag. You know, you're going to get your Tina the Keto Coach stuff and everything. Nice t-shirts, bags, cell phone covers, and all of that stuff. And I have that in my description also on the page. Yes, indeed. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with this quick, easy shuffle. I'm going to go ahead and plug in my beautiful little iron here. These are so cute. You can get these at local retailers for less than 10 bucks. Let me plug this in to get it ready. And they're nice to make shuffles, mini waffles, and all of that stuff too. That is for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and add going to go ahead and put in 1 tablespoon of coconut flour here to give the noise. A lot going on. And I'm going to go ahead and get a 1/2 cup of mozzarella cheese. Sometimes I'll mix the mozzarella and the Parmesan. You can go 1/2 and 1/2 or however you want. It changes the consistency a little bit. So this is going to be a 1/2 cup. I don't even melt it. And I'm going to go ahead and have 1 egg. Go ahead and do that. And I'm going to put like a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. And about a little pinch of some xanthan gum. This is kind of like it helps bind it. Sometimes it'll give it a little crispiness too. Yep, same thing. I'm looking from 2 different cameras, helping out my Instagram people and my Facebook people. And then all you all, I know that I have on the message for this past Friday that I'm going to on LinkedIn and Twitch, Twitter, and all of that. I have to upload it from now on. So, which is still cool and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this together. Let me move this plastic bag away from that shuffle iron because I don't want that to melt. Go ahead and mix it. Like it doesn't have to be pretty. I think I'll have in the recipe that you can beat up the egg first. That's up to you. It's not really necessary. And this will make about 2 shuffles, which is what you need to make a sandwich, or if you just want butter on them. Just sometimes, like some of us used to like buttered toast, have the buttered shuffle instead. And remember, with keto, you need your fat. You need to just go ahead to use real, regular butter. And I'm going to go ahead and add maybe a slight pinch of garlic powder. Just a little pinch. And a little pinch of onion powder. That kind of picks up the flavor a little bit. Not a whole lot, just a pinch. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this. Had a wonderful weekend. I think some of you saw a glimpse of my mother-in-law. We had her 92nd birthday celebration this past weekend, which is why I wasn't on last Friday. That was wonderful. That was blessed for her, that's for sure. She enjoyed herself and everything. So that was very good. So I mixed this up, and I'm going to go ahead and place some, usually about like take half for your first shuffle. This will make, like I said, 2. Like I'm splitting up the portion some. You see that? Doesn't have to be perfect. And just spread it in here. And I love these little spatulas. I've been seeing these little spatulas in stores, you know. Get them. They make cooking so much easier. Especially if you when you're doing keto or any other type of program, nutritional program where you're trying to get your life back, you'll notice that sometimes you'll be making things just for you, and that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and close this lid up, and this takes a couple of minutes, the same as a regular waffle iron where you let the light go off, and that's an indicator to let you know that it's ready. Yes. So I'm putting these other ingredients over here on the side because I no longer need those. Yes. So yeah, I've been reading some information. One thing about being keto that I noticed in carnivore, because I lean more so towards carnivore, I noticed that I have a lot of energy, which is a good thing, but not when you're trying to sleep at night, you know. So what I'm learning is that it is important, despite what we've been taught. And remember, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physician, I'm not a psychiatrist, psychologist, I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a nutritionist, a physician, and none of that. I'm just speaking from my own experience and then doing research from listening to various keto, carnivore people that I enjoy following and listen to. And then I do my further research to substantiate it, to make sure that it is in fact okay. I'm going to do a good habit. Bless her heart, my mother-in-law, you know, she likes to go out and get the morning sun. At first, I was like, I don't know, the sun, you know, bad for the skin, this, that, skin cancer and all of that. But the morning sun is good for you. And when you get morning sun, just a couple of minutes, not a whole lot, that helps with the melatonin in your body, and it helps you sleep better at night. But make sure you turn off your devices, computers, cell phones, laptops, and all of that stuff in the evening, at least an hour or so before you're trying to go to sleep. And some of you that may be taking melatonin may notice a difference if you just give that a try for a while to see how well you can adapt to finally getting some real sleep. How about that? Don't even have to take a bunch of supplements and things. In terms of supplements, me, myself, I don't take as many of them as I used to. Now I'm down to 4, whereas before I was taking maybe 11, 12 of them. I'm no longer doing that anymore because the way I'm eating, especially with the eggs, the animal fat, being more carnivore, and adding more of the organ meat to my diet, a lot of those supplements are completely unnecessary. The only things that we're required to keep up with is, of course, your magnesium, potassium, and salt. Who would have thunk it that it's okay to have your salt in it? Doesn't affect blood pressure, but you have to stick to this regimen and this lifestyle to the T. You really have to do that. So that's my tidbit. You know, those of you that are having trouble sleeping and everything, get that morning sunlight. Don't look up at the sun, but just be in it. No more than maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, and then you'll notice as the progression goes that you'll sleep better at night, because we need that morning sun to help us sleep at night. And like I said, if you can get your room completely dark as dark as possible. Cover the little parts of the TV if you still have a TV in your room, or even your cell phones. Cover the little light pieces and everything so you can get better sleep, and make sure the room is regulated at a particular temperature that's cool, that's comfortable for you, so you can get your sleep. Okay, looks like this shuffle is ready. This is nice. Look at that. That's going to be my bread. Let me go ahead and, it smells good. It smells like bread. How about that? I'm going to go ahead and put the other one in here. Woo, hot. It's okay to just spread it around because it will expand with the baking powder that you have in there. Anyway, it's going to expand, even if it looks like it's not covering all the ridges, but that's okay. Do the best you can. So I'm closing that up. And what I like to do with mine, I'm going to treat this like regular bread. See that? I'm going to go ahead and take and put some butter. Good old-fashioned butter. Oh my goodness, doesn't that look good to put butter? Butter, yes, you can have butter. And I think some of us, all of us have been so conditioned and brainwashed, if you're trying to change your lifestyle, that you shouldn't have butter and you shouldn't have fat, and you especially should not have animal fat. So what I'm learning here, definitely that yes, it's okay to have, you want your animal fat. Matter of fact, the only fats the only nut or seed oil that I'm reading that's okay to have and even cook in is macadamia nut oil, if it's not an animal fat. And you can still have your coconut oil and your avocado oil. But be mindful and be careful. Then, of course, keep away from your other seed oils like soybean oil, canola oil, vegetable oil, corn oil, things of that nature. You know, because those oils cause a lot of inflammation in the body, even if you're not trying to lose weight. And I like to stress one thing about being keto and carnivore. There are people that follow this regimen, this lifestyle, that don't necessarily have a weight problem, but they may want to adjust other things in their body, which is very good. That's the importance of doing this, you know. So, because I had made a decision as far as me and my experience. At one point, I was hitting a plateau for a number of years. I'm not one of those people that lose 80, 90 pounds in 6 months or a year. It's taken me years. And being extremely consistent and diligent in this, I had no choice. I've had to really make adjustments, learn, read labels, and recently I'm just discovering that a particular mayonnaise brand that I was using, I'm not going to use it anymore because they use soybean oil in it. I'm like, well, I'll be darned. So busy looking at making sure the sugar content and the sugar content and what else, fat content was okay and stuff. Make sure I have enough fat, make sure it's no sugar, make sure it's not that much carbohydrates in it and everything. And lo and behold, they were good with those things, but they use soybean oil. So I'm going to look into some other alternatives. There is another company that specifically make things, condiments and things and dips that are good, that are keto friendly, paleo friendly, and things of that nature. So I'm going to look into that company's products and things and start using. I have started using some of their things already. One of my videos from last year, I made this nice salad. You'll notice that I used this particular brand's what is it? Salad dressing. Can't talk now. Salad dressing. So, okay, this shuffle is ready. I'm going to unplug it, because y'all know these waffle irons can get extremely hot. No question. So I'm going to go ahead, take this shuffle out. I'm going to butter this. Oh, and it smells so good. See? My 2 shuffles. And I made a hamburger. How about that? Be right back. Just added my standard 100% beef patty. And this is going to be nice and filling. And I do have some sugar-free ketchup. Woo! Ketchup here. See? Look at me making a mess. But that's okay. You see, I'm really cooking here. No question. Look at that. Ketchup all on my shirt, but that's all right. So we really cooking. Don't have to get fancy. Sometimes I find when people have a hard time starting, they have to make sure everything is perfect and in place. No, it doesn't have to be that way because it wasn't that way before you started this type of a program, correct? So yeah, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to mess up. Things aren't going to always come out the way you think or the way you anticipate, just like now getting ketchup all over me. But that's okay. We're human. So I'll cut this in half. Look at that. Hamburger. Just a regular hamburger, eating it the way I did when I was a kid with just ketchup. Mm. Mm-hmm. Sometimes the more basic and simple, the better. So I'm looking forward to eating this the way I really want to eat it, but I'm not going to do that in front of you all. So like I said, you can make this over the holidays when you're having cookouts. The weather is supposed to be very nice. Make a few of these shuffles, double, triple, quadruple the recipe that I have for you. You can add sesame seeds to the top of it if you like. You can sprinkle a little Parmesan cheese. You can use the garlic seed. What is it? The bagel seasonings on it if you want. However you want to do it, be creative. So this is your answer. Mustard and your watch the relish. The relish has too much sugar in it. Your onion, your mustard, and try to get your sugar-free ketchup if you can find it anywhere. Like I have some here. I have to get some more. You see, I've gone through this. Yes. So like I said, it's always a way to get your health and your life back. You do have to really, really focus, concentrate. It takes time. Like I said, I started low carb back in 2001 or 2002. You know, I've gradually lost more and more and more weight. It takes time. And other things have improved and adjusted within my body, which is a blessing. So I just want to say you all have a happy, safe Memorial Day weekend. Go ahead and make these shuffles. Make a few of them. Maybe go ahead and make it a project for you and the kids or whatever, or you and your significant other. Make a few of them, you know, so you can have them all ready so you can enjoy your meal. Like I say, one step at a time. I have some new clients now. Yay! That's wonderful. Teaching them, don't feel like you have to overburden yourself by you got to throw everything out and do this. But you have other people in the house. You know, you have significant others, kids, and in-laws, and this is and that. Everybody's not on board with that, and that's okay. Learn how to make the adjustment to really do this on your own. People gradually are curious. They become like, let me taste that. Oh, what's that you're making today? Oh, that actually tastes good. So I get a lot of that. So a lot of people are gradually coming around and turning around, especially since I started this mission to really help people as Tina the Keto Coach. And the reason why I do the Friday night treats with Tina is because I want to help you all see that there's other alternatives. Always think of what are your favorite foods and your recipes, family recipes that you have that you may want to convert. Go ahead and do it. Be creative. Even send me a message. DM me. Say, I want to learn how to make XYZ. Let's work on converting that recipe together. I'm more than happy to help you because I want to see people succeed and have their best life. Like sometimes I see people that they want to do things and they have all this success, but it's like, okay, but you have habits that you still have that aren't good for you. And some of us, of course, you know, the appearance, you know, like it doesn't make sense to have all this success and all this abundance and you can't enjoy it. So I'm just here I want to see you be completely, holistically happy and enjoy yourself, mind, body, soul, and spirit. But it does truly have to start with self-care, taking care of yourself, you know, getting up, getting yourself together, exercising. Don't have to be every day. It can just be a few times a week. Drinking more water. Some people, that's all you have to do if you don't have any metabolic issues, things with your hormones and stuff. But us women, we you know, usually we go through extra. But sometimes, especially you gentlemen out there, all you have to do is just maybe drink more water, maybe one less beer, not as much alcohol or whatever, and you can set yourself back together. Don't wait till it's too late to make those changes, you know, because you want to be here for your family and you want to be able to take care of people. Like, I think it's a blessing that me and my husband are able to care for my mother-in-law, who is 92 years old, just turned, well, her birthday was this past Tuesday, so that's a blessing. It's a blessing that she's here, so we do take care of her and look after her to make sure she's good. Okay, so I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching Tina the Keto Coach Friday Night Treats with Tina, and I will see you all next week. Have a safe and a happy Memorial Day weekend. Thank you, service people that have that are working for our country, fighting for our country. I really appreciate and honor you. I have veterans in my family, that is for sure. Thank you all. Peace and love. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. Bye-bye.